Okay. Hey guys, what's going on? It's your girl Novelty. So, when I first started going live on my channel, I was going live because honestly it was like such of a scary thing for me, and I wanted to get into the group of going live. After a few lives, guess what? I got into after oh, let me turn that down. After a few lives, I started to get into it. But then those lives was, I wanted to get to know the community. And now this one right here is for my crafters. So what I'm going to be doing today is I created these earrings, which I'm so in love with. I seen these on, well, not the exact same, but they were star earrings. They had a different piece and I fell in love. Hey, Manda. Thank you for popping in. I fell in love with them. So I took up myself and I said, you know what? I'm going to try to recreate it. I recreated like this and I absolutely love it. So I'm going to show you guys how I did that. I was thinking of doing a video, but why not just do a live? And then I did this. Again, I attempted to do a video on this, but there was so much things that didn't go right. I'm not going to do the whole entire keychain, but I'm going to show you guys how I do this. And I do these without any molds. So without, oh, and I'm going to be using these. So these are resin dyes. These are resin dyes. You could get them from Amazon or any local place. Like I think Temu has them. I don't know about Shein. I think Shein just closed, but Temu for sure. And then these are acrylic markers. So I use these to draw on my resin pieces. And then I have this. It's a UV LED. I don't know what to call this, but it's that. And then there's this one, the standard that everybody knows. So this is also a UV light. And then I have my UV resin. So this is 100 gram. You guys can get this off Amazon or wherever. So let's start. And honestly, oh wait, I'm missing something. Oh, I have this one. I could use this. No, this is not going to be good. Hold on one quick second. I have to get... Okay. So I need this so I can mix it. There's resin stuck in here because let me cure it so I could take it out. And then I need this. I'm going to use this to maneuver. Manda, how was your vacation, girl? And how was your birthday? You look so pretty. You always look pretty anyways, but girl, you come out. So I'm gonna attempt to make a star. I don't know how to make stars, honestly. I think that's like one of my biggest flaws. And I apologize right now. You guys aren't gonna be able to see the star. I apologize. But I'm gonna go over it with some color because I honestly want to make this red. And if you guys are going to be doing this, make sure you guys make it very thick because I did it and it wasn't thick. And the earring fell one time. And guess what? It fell apart. And I had to reconnect it. Oh. And these are the little things I'm going to be putting on it. Okay. I just want to cure it a little bit. Okay, there. Yeah, so it doesn't move. Okay. Girl, I didn't go on vacation. I wish, girl, hubby took me to a dinner, but I'm grateful to live to see another birthday. I met your vacation away from YouTube. I know you said you wanted a little break from YouTube. Okay, guys, I'm going to go over it one more time. To make it a little bit thicker. This time around, I am gonna put it under here. Oh, and I'm still not back. I just posted 2 shots. Oh. Well, I thought you were. I was like, watch out, Amanda, miss we already. Okay, I'm doing this because I want to see how it would look with red. This is brand new, so I don't know if I have to poke any holes. Yeah, I do have to poke a little hole. Let me, oh, I have pins right here. Jeez, didn't mean for that to happen. I'm halfway back. It's all right. As long as you're taking your time. As long as you're taking your time. Halfway back is better than nothing. Okay. Let's see. I think this is going to be way bigger than the other one, but okay. Let's cure the other side for a little bit. And then let's do the mixing of the red. I always do the clear section first because resin doesn't cure. It's hard to cure resin when it's highly pigmented. Jeez, ooh, I'm so out of thing. Yeah, I don't know why. I should take a break too. You know, like from last night, I haven't even slept. If I am to be honest, I haven't slept one bit. Hold on, give me a second. I'm coming back. What did? Okay, let's color this. I decided to do more lives. Because I haven't been posting as much, to be honest. I haven't been posting as much, and I honestly want to find like a creative crowd. I want to find a creative crowd. And it's so funny because you know, this morning I did a live because I couldn't sleep, so I did a live. It got a good little amount of view and a little good little interaction, which I loved. But ooh, should I do some different color? Would be so nice. Let me see. Actually, I think I want to do like a red and clear mix. Yeah, I couldn't sleep, so I did a live. Then I wake up early and come back and do a little 1-2, and then I was like, you know what? Let me do another live because I'm trying to find like, you know, the creative community. And funny enough, I did a little 1-2 change on my channel a couple days ago. Well, starting a couple days ago, I've been doing a few little change around a few videos and you know, stuff like that. And I don't know, I think it's been helping because for some reason now when I go on my channel, I'm actually seeing other small business and other crafters. It's so odd. Did you say something just now? Oh my goodness, I was saying a whole bunch of things. You can't hear me? Hi Nadine. My son watching TV and I'm in the kitchen. Girl, do your lives because it seems to be working well for you. I'm so proud when I see the amount of comments under your videos. I want the like to go up too. Thank you. I am trying. I am trying. I know sometimes it's something, but honestly nowadays it doesn't bother me. Thank you for coming in, Nadine. Girl, you're using AI for your videos now? The quality is so good. Nope. No AI. No AI. I just found a different app. I found a different app to edit my videos. So the one I was doing before, and I still use that one to be honest. I still use that one, but also I've been using my camera a lot and mixture of my iPad, but mostly my iPad because the quality of my iPad is always so good. The quality is always so good, and I've been noticing that too. I'm like, what? Yeah, this new app has the I just converted over to 4K, even though the old app I did that, but the app was, I don't know, the app is trash, and the quality still turned out trash. Um, it's called, hold on, what it called? Hold on, let me look at the, oh, I'll tell you later. Remind me again before I finish. Or if I forget, I'll message it to you, because I can't remember. It was just recently I found it and been using it, and I'm so upset because for the whole year it's the same price as the one that I've been using, and I'm so upset because I paid for the year for this one. So this one finished at January, and girl, I tell you, I'm waiting for January for reach, so I can't just delete the app, you see? Thank you, Nadine. Thank you. Honestly though, I'm not gonna lie, I low-key kind of did this, I did the star a little bit too big. I took it out of hand. I took it out of hand. So I was gonna make this into a an earring, but I might have to turn it into like a keychain or something, cause I don't know if I ears this going on. I don't know. This is gonna bring down your whole ears. It takes so much time to do this. Sometimes when I start doing resin, by the time that I'm finished, hours pass by and I'm like, what the heck? This is why I don't like doing videos, to be honest. It's such a headache and such a hassle. Such a headache and such a hassle. But I'm doing it anyway because I told myself, I said, you know what? I want to find my crowd. I need to find some people that really love like the creative stuff. I wanna, come and watch. Not a big for true, Manda. It's so big. I don't wanna. Let me see. I don't really want to touch it with the resin. That not work out. Even though it's resin anyways, it's fine. I just cured. I'm gonna show you when this finished cure. Let me see. Should be finished cured. Look at the difference. I don't know what I feel like. I don't know what possessed me. But I feel like this can come into like a cute little bag chain. A cute little bag chain. Let's see. Yes. Hi Simone. Thank you for joining my chat. I'm here on a creative venture. I'm trying to, as much as I love my community, I told myself I'm trying my very best to I'm trying my very best to come on more and do creative stuff. And I decided to pop up today because it's Sunday and everybody's at home and there's some people that are in the yard, looking for something to watch. So I was hoping they'll watch me. See how far along I came, guys? From being so nervous to come watch me. Doing a little earring. Nadine, are you sewing back to school stuff? And that's no problem. I went on this morning. Me and Reds were up last night, live surfing, and it's so funny because it's like maybe not many people were on or something. Because I keep booking up in Red, by him gone, and I reach and the person finished and I reach somewhere else. No Red missing out the chat. The last live we were on finished, I think about 1 o'clock or something like that. And I said I was gonna go to sleep. I couldn't sleep, so I'm like, you know what? Let me toss and turn for a little, and then finally I was like, let me go do a live. So I did a live for a couple hours, and then at 4 o'clock I was feeling very tired, and I said I hurry up and come off. I was so glad, only to still be up till 6:30. Trust me, they are home but busy because I'm here multitasking. I know Sundays are very busy because I know they have to get ready for work and school and get the kids ready and all this stuff. I feel like the weekends are just too short. Just too short. Weekends and vacations. Cause you know, like once you get on vacation, even if it's like 2 weeks, it just feels like it's not enough. Cause it's like by the time you reach, you put on your bag, 3 days pass. By the time you do another one, two, it's time to go back, and it's like, what the heck? So crazy. I've been thinking of doing a new series because I realized when I did the patch hack from the Pinterest made me do it segment from the patch hack, a lot of people actually like it a lot. Yes. Oh my goodness, I used to dislike that all the time. Cause by the time you get to spin around 2 times with your little kids and watch one movie, do two laundry, cook two food, and all these things, it's like time to get ready again for school. That sucks. That sucks so much. Thank you guys for coming in. And thank you guys so much for liking. I really appreciate it. So today I'm testing out my creativity. I wanted to recreate this earring that I created. The inspiration was from Pinterest. I saw what do you call this? A junk earring, a star junk earring on Pinterest, and I fell in love. It was 3 o'clock in the morning, and I was like, you know what? I have a little UV left. Let me try it. I did it. I obviously had to, put my little novelty swag and make it my own, which I did. And this is how it came out, and I've been wearing it ever since. And I realized people on the street, they love it. So I was like, I was gonna do a video. I tried to do the video, but it wasn't working out for me. And then today I'm like, let me do a little live. And unfortunately, this is not gonna be an earring because it's too big. So I'm gonna make it into like a keychain. I wasn't planning for a keychain, honestly. Oh, yeah, it's not fully cured. I'm gonna make it stay a little bit longer. Let me get another thing to put it on. Okay, so while that's curing, I start on this one. So these are molds that I'm using. It's not intended for this purpose, but I use it anyways. I'm in the back, hun. I'm extremely tired. It's okay. Go and get your rest, Simone. And I know you're always up. So I don't mind. I don't mind. I'm just happy you guys are here, regardless. Okay, so I'm gonna try to do this one. So I'm gonna do this one in the meantime while that's curing. So this is my birdie. The lighting is very bad in here. Okay, there. You can see it there. I love this birdie. So I created it. I didn't have an inspo for this. I don't know. I just decided I wanted to make a bird, and I made a bird. The process was a little hard. It's rough. I think I could probably make one or two. And I usually have let me get it. I usually keep little white, but oh, here it is. Okay. Yeah, I always keep this in my work room. Where am I gonna put it? I have no space. One thing about crafting is, oh my gosh, it's so messy. There's so many people that started business, and because it was so messy, they gave up. They call it quits. They're like, forget this. It's messing up my house too much and taking up too much space. So for this one, all I do basically, because like I said, I don't use the molds for this one, although I'm working on the molds. But I just kind of curve it out the way I would imagine like a chick would look. And then I give it look a tree, look a ear. That's the signature look for this one. Oh, this one's not really doing what it's supposed to be doing. Okay, let me see if I can push it back a little bit. There we go. It's another thing why like it's so hard for me to make videos while I'm doing this, because honestly it takes so much focus. Oh, it takes so much focus when I'm doing crafts, and normally I don't like to talk when I'm doing crafts. But if I'm gonna find that community and share my crafts with people, I apologize if you guys can't see it right now. I'm gonna cover it with some yellow so you guys will be able to see it soon. See the thing with the red and the pigment is so sticky now. See that? It's so hard to cure when you use these. I shouldn't have used this, to be honest. This is too pigment. I should have used the other ones. But it goes already, so let's carry on. Let's see if we can fix it. I'm gonna put some clear over it and see if that will help it. This part I'll have to do like a few times anyways. I have to keep coating it so it can get the thickness I want it to have. Because even though it looks thick right now, it's very thin. One drop and that is it. Life mashup. I made that mistake with the first one. I said I went to use the bathroom, and I was taking off my little sweater, and the sweater got caught with the herring and bounce it off, and the whole thing just scatter. I'm so happy that it's resin. I could have just put it back together. Hey Hartley, thank you. I'm here creating some resin goodies. This was supposed to be an earring, but it's gonna turn into a bag charm. Cause even though it's bigger, I feel it will still look nice. Well, if it comes out, if it comes out nice, I think it'll look good on a bag. To be honest, do that look a bit longer. This is the stuff I love, guys. I love creating. I love creating. This is like my go-to thing. I'm just hoping that the more I go live randomly, like Tuesdays, I know Tuesday is good for me, but I'm trying to go live randomly and see if I could, pick up new crowd and stuff like that, and see what days are best for me. Because, geez, on YouTube is beating me bad. Okay. So this one, I'm going to cure it once I spread it evenly. I'm going to cure it, and then I'm going to start adding these things on there. So as I do that, I will still build. Okay, I think this one, yeah, this one is ready. Let me see if you guys can see it. Raging, you're back. You guys, this is my high school friend from grade 7. Raging, everybody said that I laugh a lot. Is that true? Adventure boss, I should say. They don't know you by it like that. I want to do yellow, but I'm gonna put the yellow on here and mix it. This is the back of a sticker, and resin doesn't really adhere to the sticker box, so that's why I'm doing it on there, because I can't find the rest of these things. Honestly, I can't. Or at least Simone might not. There's a small chance that she might not respond to you, because she did say that she's a bit tired. So she's kind of resting in the back. I think she's just running, like letting the live run a bit. But she might not respond to you. But Simone, when you see this again, Hartley said, hello. I announce it. You do laugh a lot because you're joyful and jovial. Thank you. Yes, that's how we have to do it. Just do it randomly until we figure out what works. Okay, got you. He said, Miss Hartley. So, Rajan, these are the people in my community that's in the chat right now. Miss Hartley, or as she like, auntie, favorite auntie, and Manda. That's my day one. Mapari. Um, she chefs. She chefs up the kitchen. She chef up the kitchen. So, Mr. Brown, the next time you go back home, you have to go pay her some visit, you know. And Simone, she's a part of the community, but right now she probably only hear her name if she can hear. I don't know if she fell asleep already or whatever. She's on the UK time zone. She's on a different time zone for us, so I can only imagine. And she coming like she's like me. She don't sleep, and like you too, cause you don't sleep either. Yeah, she don't sleep at all. Every time Simone says, "Okay, guys, I'm gonna leave now." 2 seconds later, not even 2 seconds, a few hours later, Simone's in the chat laughing. Simone, what are you doing here? She's supposed to be sleeping. Okay, guys, for real, I'm leaving now. And then boom, bam, again, it's Simone. So she must tired. Okay, I'm gonna cure that one, and now we're gonna do some of these goodies. Let me see how I want to situate these. I need to buy some more of these because if I had some different colors, it'd be so nice. I don't know if I want to do a junk type situation like I did that, or if I want to, honestly, I think instead of red, I should have done a different color, you know, because these are already red. But let's see. No, I don't want to put that. I feel like I want to put some of these. Should I put some yellow, guys? Some different little colors, make it pop. I feel like I want to put some beads as well. And then I have these little cherries. Hi, Haley. Thank you. See you come join your mommy do. Your mommy was telling me earlier that you like to do the bracelets. Huh? You and your brother, your mom's twin. Well, you guys are in between your mom and dad. Before I didn't see your dad, I thought you guys look exactly like your mom. But you guys look like your dad. Make it pop with the color, right? There she is, Hartley. Venture boss is way cool now. You don't arrange them, you situate them. Can you leave me alone, Mr. Brown? Why are you like this? Why are you like this? Okay, we're gonna make it colorful. Let's see what I could do. See what I can do. I don't know. How's that looking? Could you guys see it? How's that looking so far? Oh, you guys can't even see it. Hold on. Let me bring it up a bit. I don't know. Hold on. I see it one more thing. What are those? I can't find it. I think I lost it. Okay, I use the back of this. So I had to make my own grabber thing on the back of this. So I used the gem tack, I think that's what it's called, and put it here so I can pick up the stuff because the one I originally had broke. So if y'all looking for something to substitute, if you're into crafts, that's another thing to do. Okay, let's put them on. So I made a 2-for-1. Let me get off the yellow. Okay, put some here. Put some here. I really wish I had a little bit more of these things. The flathead ones at least. Okay. Then I'm gonna put that there. I'm gonna put this right here. And I know like this is not how I just put it just a while ago, but that's how my brain works. I start doing one thing and then it ends up and turns into something else. I don't know. Okay. Put this here. This is a banana slice. Imagine. Mr. Brown, did you stream last night or this morning? Adventure Buzz? Yep. Or did you end up knocking out? Did you sort out your stuff? Okay. This is like the most challenging part. Two little flowers. I don't know what it is, but I've fallen in love with the whole junk creation type situationship. Okay, let's swap it out. That one. Oops. This is a whole process, I'm telling you. But I love it. And I think the good thing about this is I can learn how to create my own molds. So once I create this once, I just turn it into a mold and I don't have to keep doing like the full process like this over and over. I think that's the one thing I love about resin. But until then, this is what I'm gonna have to do, which is alright. Yes, I love making bracelets. It looks beautiful. Thank you, Haley. I didn't stream. I knocked out. Still want to try to figure the audio problem. Better than me. You know, like even though I said I was feeling tired, which I was feeling very very tired, and I kept on like I started to mess up. That's how I knew. But you know, like after I came off, I actually I didn't fall asleep. I didn't fall asleep till like 6:30. I was like, oh my goodness, I should have stayed on the live a little bit longer. Did a little bit more. So upset. Oh, let me take this one out and put this one fully back in. Okay. Yeah. Oh, this is another part of it. It's curing. add a little bit more while you're wearing gloves because it's UV. It's this is actually very harmful if it touches your skin. The resin, sorry, not UV, the resin. So you have to wear the gloves to protect your skin so you don't end up catching or getting what you don't want to get. Just a protective measure in a nutshell. Ah, come on. This takes the cake. Do some of this. You know, like after I came off and I went in the room to sleep and I couldn't sleep, I was like, let me go back online and see if I could scroll and find somebody that's up, that's on live. And I found these two creative people. And it's so weird because like I thought like I was the one that didn't sleep. They didn't sleep, you know, they were on streaming from 7 hours prior to me finding them on live. And then I fell asleep at 6. I woke up at 11. And you know, so they were still streaming. I was like, oh my gosh. They're still on there creating. I said, I'm happy like it's not that bad. Oh, a little bit more. Actually, let me use a little of this yellow. I just need a little to keep it. I know, Simone. I know you're there, and I know you said you want to rest. I learned something today. Thank you. You're welcome. You're so extra. You're welcome, Adventure Boss. Thanks for asking. Ooh, okay, it's turning out. Yeah, it's turning out. I don't know. I low key wanna do the clear parts like this and kind of leave it. I think it's looking so cute. I think it's looking cute like that. I don't know if I want to put it all around. Sorry if I'm missing your comments. Y'all saying something, I'll reply in a minute. Okay, let's cure this. These are little resin charm pieces. You see it? They're little resin charm pieces. Adds a little extra bling. Okay. Better. I have to take this off for a second now. Thank you for the like, guys. I'm drawing on the nose and the eyes. I don't add a mouth. Just nose, eyes, and hands. And I use the dark blue because I like how it looks. Even though realistically. Oh, can you see? Sorry. I soon get better equipment where I could zoom in and do all this stuff. Let me see if I can. Let me do it like this. Can we? Is it focused? Would I be able to do it like this? Hold on. I have to hold it like this. Oh. Hopefully. Again, this is acrylic pens, and this is good for actually everything, but extremely good for painting or drawing on resin. It's my go-to. And if you don't have to get fancy acrylic pens. If you're good with painting and you know how to use like a fine paintbrush, you could just use acrylic paints. And it doesn't have to be like no expensive paint. You get acrylic paint from the dollar store. I've used that before and it worked just fine. You have to keep you have to highlight it to get the darkness that you want, the shade. Get it well pigmented. Let it dry for 2 seconds and then we put another coat over it. gotta go cook up something and eat. Stay fly novelty. See you again soon. See ya, adventure. Thanks for stopping in. Everybody else that's here. What should I name my little chick here? I'm trying to come up with a name for her, but I haven't been very successful. I'm not good with names. Wish I was though. Have to file the edges so it doesn't get too sharp. Okay. Oh, I forgot. Hold on 1 second. Let me plug in my phone. So don't die on me. Because I don't know what I do. Sorry, guys. Oh, it's actually getting very hot. Let's wait for it to cool down a bit. I need to find some diamonds to put on it. I want to put some diamonds. Ah, come on, participate. I low-key wish I could play some music. I miss those days. You guys remember back in the days when the tube allowed you to play music? You're allowed to play music. It wasn't a big thing. Channels were so lit. Okay. Okay. It's coming. It is coming. Welcome in. Thank you for coming. I'm here creating, so sorry if I'm not talking as much. If you have any questions, you guys could always leave it in the comment section. And as soon as I can, I promise I will reply. I was going to do earrings today, but I kinda accidentally made it too big. So instead, I'm gonna turn it into a bag charm. So that's what you're seeing right now. There's resin on it. I'm gonna cure it. I'm also doing this. So this is gonna be a keychain, look sticky from the resin, but that will be fixed. It's gonna be a keychain, and I'm doing this without molds. Uh-oh. Hold on, I have to clean this right quick. I forgot. Oh, actually, yeah, I need to go over it one more time. So if anybody's watching this and they want to do keychains and they want to use resin, you don't have to have molds. Just a little bit of talent. A little bit of talent, and you could just create without the mold until when you're able to get the molds, you know? That's what I do. And if you can't draw, that's okay, because you could always use stuff like tattoo stickers, water decals. There's so many different means to add your images onto the resin. And then, actually, the beak and the feet are pretty good. So, turn that on for a little bit more. It's always good to make this sit a little bit longer before you put the resin after you just done drawing on it, because you want the ink, well, the paint to kind of settle in, so that way when you're spreading it, it doesn't mess it up and, you know, drag into the resin. Then you have to start all over again. And who wants to do that? Okay, well, it's coming along. With this, you have to do a few layers. I think that's another thing too about doing these with UV. When you use UV to do this stuff, you have to do more layers so to get that thickness so it doesn't break. If you're just doing it for yourself, it's fine. It doesn't, like, well, I mean, if you're doing it for yourself and you want it to last for a good look of time, then yes, you'd have to do this. But if you're just doing it just because, you don't have to do that. But it's nice to make it last, because I mean, we already have enough waste in this world. And at least if you do it for yourself and you no longer want it, you can pass it down to your niece or your nephew or your little sibling, you know? So just add a couple more layers. But anyway, this is what this is looking like so far. Hi, Mash. Thanks for coming. I'm doing some resin creations. Some bag charms and some keychains. Time to thicken it up. How are you? How's the Sunday treating you? I'm good and blessed. That's really good to hear. Are you were you channel surfing? Because I know sometimes like you know when you come on the tube to do one thing and you end up like you see like somebody you know is on and you end up there. I live by a road, so you guys might hear from time to time. You guys gonna hear cars and bikes, especially around here. There's always a lot of bikes. You're gonna hear a lot of bikes and the cars with the loud mufflers, but it's not every car, so that's the good thing. And music, because here in Canada in the summertime, I've noticed this. In the wintertime, it's so funny because like the winter is so dry. Like people, they be driving in their car, but you don't hear a peep. But come summer, you always know it's summertime because the music is very loud in the people them car. Like when the cars are passing by, you would have thought it was like a concert outside. Was busy trying to edit a 8-minute video. It took me 24 hours. Don't make me laugh. Don't make me laugh. Did you finish? Did you at least finish editing? Oh man, I'm not gonna. Can't hold you on that because when I first started out, it was the same. Like it took me like 4 days to edit a 8-minute video all the time. Oh my gosh, that used to drive me nuts. I used to get so frustrated, but I'm so happy that I didn't allow it to get the best of me because honestly, had it been just for the editing, I would have quit long time ago. I honestly would have quit long time ago. I would just call it quits and be like, you know what, forget this. Forget about YouTube because this is too much. Way too much. But yeah, I'm trying to I told myself, I promised myself that I'm trying to because as much as I love being in the community is not my niche audience. Like, you know, like having some like, you know, having people that you could go and sit down and go you know, enter into a live and they're there and you guys just all sit down and talk and kiki and stuff is great. But if they're not like really into the type of content that you provide, you know what I mean? It's not going to really give you the push that you would like to have. It might not give you a push, period, because it's not their interest, and that's okay. So I told myself I was gonna pop up and come on live for as long as I can. I would love to do some 4 hour lives and stuff like that, but honestly, like, I don't mind. I don't mind because I could craft for days. There's so many things I could do for like such a long time. But my poor battery, I can't wait for Samsung to fix that. Your mic is a little low. Oh man. I think sorry. Oh yeah. My phone is overheating and I don't have my charger. I mean sorry, I don't have a fan in here. Like this is supposed to be a fan right here, but it doesn't work. So worst case scenario, I don't know if you can still hear me, but yeah, the phone is overheating, and I don't have a fan in my room, to be honest. I don't have a fan in my room. Hold on, let me see. I normally have a handheld fan that I use. Give me 1 second. Let me see if I can grab it. Hi, Shiloh. Have you seen my fan, Shiloh? Have you? Want me to hear your stress out? Go tell Elijah to bring you outside. Yeah, I'm sorry. The phone is overheating. It's good now? Yeah, the phone is overheating. It's so hot. Well, and good thing you said that, because if you didn't, I wouldn't even have noticed that. Well, I'm going to try to finish this and call it a day. But I will be coming out more often with my creativity, my crafts. I'm trying to find like that, the crowd that love crafts and love to watch crafts and stuff like that. I'm trying to find that crowd right there. Yeah. This could go on there a little bit more. Okay, this is cured. When I tell you the process for this, it's a process. It's a whole process. Add my little bowl. Bring her together. Let me see where I want to add this. Oh, it's gonna cover her eye. There we go. Okay. Charlotte, you alright? Mashiana says, keep pushing. Someone out there will come across your content. Keep doing what you like. And he says, Simone says, for sure, for sure. For sure, for sure. I kind of figured like I have to kind of switch. Well, I had to switch some stuff around in order for that to happen. So as of a few days ago, I already started doing that because I'm always analyzing my channel over and over. And I decided to change a little 1-2 around. And honestly, I'm not gonna lie, it's been helping. It's been helping. It's been helping. Because this morning when I went on live, there was quite a few people that was there just watching. And then I had the people interacting with me. And also, I noticed on my homepage now, ever since I made the little few changes, like I end up removing some of the content that I had, and try to make it a little bit more cohesive. And also, I try to make it, well, I kind of niche down a bit, as you can say. So it kind of flows more into the direction I was going in. And it worked because when I, clocked in today, on my homepage, I noticed there's so much so much crafting channels and crochet, and I was like, wait, you guys weren't popping up before. Where were you guys all my life? So I know it's how. Oh, look at that. Okay, I guess we back on. I guess we back on. Sorry guys. So the live died, or at least so I thought, but it didn't disconnect. I never knew that. I thought when the battery died, it would disconnect. I guess I have to end it myself. So I guess I'll be finishing. I guess I will be finishing that, so let me finish. At least next time I know it's a possibility. Okay. So the battery's still pretty low. It died, but it cooled down. So, I'm gonna finish. Okay, so I guess you guys get to see me finish. Yay! Although everyone's gone now, but it's okay. Hopefully, it's one of those things that we're meant to be type of situationship. actually. Still a little sticky. Ah. No. Okay. So I made my own version of the Admit One ticket. It came out very well. I wish it wasn't so dark in here. Let me see if I could. Nah, still doesn't help. Oh, actually, there we go. Much better. Why didn't think of that all the time? So this is the second version. It didn't turn out too well. I did it too thing, but this one I tried to use the mold for my earrings. This one I just freestyled, and sadly it didn't turn out the way I wanted it to have turned out. But this is gonna be for I was debating if to make this like a brooch or if I should, let's see, let's get some stuff. I don't know. I'll think if I should make it a pin, and this way I feel like it could be more flexible, because I feel like this would be so cute on a bag. Let me take these off and get it. Actually, you know what? I'll do these after because I want to. Okay, let me finish with the resin and stuff because I don't want to get all these things dirty and have to keep taking off my gloves and putting them back on and all that good stuff. Let's finish with these first. Okay. Oh, I forgot I had these out. Let me put these back as well. Simone, you came back. Simone, oh, did you know, like, my live, the phone got overheated and the phone shut off. I thought that I thought that, that was the end of it. Like, automatically it just disconnects. But I was watching from my iPad because that's how I'm able to see the comments and stuff like that. But I keep noticing that it keeps saying that it's on live. But I don't know if it's because I'm on my iPad, why that's happening, why I'm still watching on my iPad or what. But it still said I was on live, even though the phone was dead. And so I decided to turn back on the phone to see like what was happening. And surely enough, like it asked me if I wanted to reconnect. And I was like, okay. And it just started back where it left off. I never knew that. Okay, that's gonna take some time. So let's connect. Maybe it's in the meantime. Yeah. I could only do it right this time. Hey, Red. What's your? You just wake up? I took a leap. I took a leap and decided to come on. Oh, I have 12 likes now? Oh, I could only see 10 on the iPad. I did good today, right? I had a lot of people pass through here and they liked and conversated and all these things. Oh, you took a nap? Man, do you know, like, after you left the live last night, I think it was like a few minutes after you left the live that it actually ended. And then I went on live. I went on live. Sorry, I'm here. Simone, did you go get Reds? Really? What the heck? And weren't you sleeping but you saw alerts? Well, 4 a.m. is when I finished. Like a little after 4, because I was actually starting to feel tired. I need a smaller one to leave. Sorry, what? Yeah, after 4, I was starting to feel tired. So, yeah, that's when I kind of ended it. Because I thought I was going to go to bed. I apologize. I have to be yelling for a second. I'm trying to find... Dang, I don't know what I did with the smaller ones of these. I guess the big ones will have to do. Yeah, sorry about that. Yeah, 4 o'clock is when I went to bed. After 4, yeah, that's when I was actually just coming off the live. I decided to do some creative stuff, see if I could draw in that crowd. It actually had like a good look. There was like 64 people that was in and out. I was so surprised at that time of the morning. Although like I know different places in the world and stuff, different time zones, but they stayed, and I had like 7 people that was on the live with me like right through. I was like, whoa. That's so cool. So every time I can't sleep, I think I'm gonna go on that time. But it kind of inspired me to get up and do it again today. Oh, Marciano is not here anymore. I'll have to do the replay on that. Yeah, Marciano, he was here earlier, but I was telling Simone, the phone got overheated and then the battery died. The battery died. I thought that the end had ended, so I texted him. Well, I messaged him from the iPad, because the messenger was still open, and I told him like, oh well, the phone is overheated, it died, so I guess that's the end of it. And so he went about his day. But I keep realizing that it keeps saying that I'm on live, even though the battery was dead. So I was like, you know what? Let me charge the phone a bit and then turn it on. And surely enough, I turned it on, and it's asking me like if I want to still go live, like if I'm confirming to carry on the live. And I was like, what the heck? So I'm assuming that somewhere along the line there's gonna be like a big gap. There's gonna be like some kind of gap. Oh, but Simone, you were here earlier. This is what it's looking like. This is gonna be a bad charm. Actually, I should put the red one on this one. Let me see what other options I have here. Oh no, I want to put a green one actually. Sometimes when I'm creating stuff, honestly, I have no clue of what it is I'm doing. This was supposed to be earrings. It wasn't supposed to be so difficult, but I made it too big. So, yes, a huge gap. I don't know how to fix that. I don't know how to fix that because honestly, I did not even know that it was still running. And it's a good thing that I was kind of playing it on the iPad, because had I just said, all right, and then just finished what I'm doing here, cleaned up and went about my day, it would have still been running. And then it would just be this big black space. I don't know if I would have gotten problems with that or what, but I don't know. Do I want to add to it, or should I add it like somewhere here? No, I don't like that. It's looking a little Thank you. That's great news. So unexpected audience. Yeah. I'm telling you, I was so surprised. I was like, wait, hold up. And on top of it, I realized that there's so much people like me that don't sleep. Do you know, like, I came off at like 4:30, and I was like, I'm gonna go to bed, because that's what I was telling everybody. I'm gonna go to sleep because I was literally feeling very tired. So I was like, yeah, I thought I was gonna go to sleep. So I came off and went into my bed, all these things, only to realize I still can't sleep. And I decided to continue surfing. Red said maybe you really need to look into the time you go live. I have been, and that's why for me, um I don't get to do it as often as I want, but this is why recently, like, from the other day, from like, was it last week or something, when I did the pop-up live on Thursday, I learned that remember when you're like, stick to one time? Thursday isn't a good time for me. Thursday, at least Thursday at the time I went, which was 4. That's not a good time for me. Absolutely not, because not one soul came on the live. Um, in the morning, this morning was really great for me, and right now, 4 o'clock around this time and 4 is really good. Plus, I was doing some surfing, and I realized that a lot of creatives is actually online right now. So that's a plus plus. So I'm getting the one to people in and out, which I love. So hopefully I'll find a crowd. I'll find my little crowd. But yeah, I was saying like this morning when I woke up, I don't know if this is gonna be sturdy enough. I might have to do it a little bit more, or probably put a little hole. Yeah, when I what was I saying? I lost my train of thought. Oh yeah, when I couldn't sleep and I decided to go and scroll the internet, I saw these two ladies. They were crafting. And I was like, wait a minute. It was so funny because we're having a little moment. Because I said to them, I'm like, oh my gosh, do you know how long I've been? I said, where have you guys been? I've been so desperately trying to find like a crafting, like crafting videos and people, crafting little lives and stuff like that. And they're so funny. They're like, we've been here all your life. You've been waiting for us, and all these things were so funny. I was like, what the heck? I said, yeah, I definitely know. See, I'm in the right place. They have that crafter's humor. Honestly, I feel at this point, I'm starting to feel like we don't sleep. Those ladies that was crafting, their live said they've been on for 7 hours. And mind you, that was 6 o'clock. I found them. I found them at 6. And they were on for 7 hours. I fell asleep. I think there's a lady that's a part of the community. She does motivational videos. I can't remember her name, but I met her on, I think, Red's. I think it was your channel or Simone's. One of you guys' channels I met from. But I found out that she has like these really these Bible verses and these type of things that I actually enjoy falling asleep to. So every single night, ever since I met her on whichever one of your channels I met her on, I kid you not, like I play her stuff and it puts me to sleep. So I don't know why I didn't do that, this morning. But it worked out because I end up on live and then I end up finding these people. And they said that they didn't sleep, but I thought they were joking until when I looked at the time that they've been on. They're like 7 hours. I fell asleep after 6:30 because I finally decided, okay, let me click on that lady's channel and play her motivational video in her sleep. It was actually rain sounds or whatever she was playing with Bible verses. I put that on. I kid you not, it knocked me right out. Even though I was still not feeling tired, but it knocked me right out. And from that, I woke up at 11 o'clock. I don't know why I woke up and just decided to jump back on YouTube. I don't know, but I did. And these ladies, like, their live popped back up and they're still there crafting at 11:30. So yes, long story short, I'm starting to feel like crafters don't sleep. I'm starting to feel like crafters really don't sleep for real, for real. Because I was like, what the heck? At least, like, for me, it's not that bad. Like, I do sleep, I just don't sleep for long. Like, I will sleep for like a 2 or 3 hours. I'm sorry, I'm in the background moving around trying to get some beads and stuff. Yeah, I sleep. I just don't sleep for very long. Oh, where'd I get this from? And there's hair stuck on that. Yeah, I don't sleep for a very long time. So, actually, I think I just want to do it like this because I want it to be a bag charm. I don't know. I don't think I want to add anything more to this. Although I kind of feel like a bow, but that would be too much and it will cover stuff up. I think I'm just going to leave it like this. Let me put it on and see first. Let me get my little bag, one of these bags. And put it on and see how it looks. Okay. Dang, I need more space. I need a bigger desk. This situationship is not working out for me. You guys want to see this bag that I made? I have a paintbrush. So I made this bag. Let me put it here. When I first started to craft. Well, not craft, sorry. Sew. I wanted to teach myself how to sew during COVID. So, and I've always been into bags and keychains and stuff. So I made this bag. And then because I was sublimating, so I made like a pattern on the inside, which I was so surprised it actually came out so well. I was like, what y'all? And it's so funny because this was supposed to be it was supposed to be something that you put like your paint brushes and stuff in it, and I turned it into a handbag. I add pocket and all these extra stuff and add straps. But anyway, let me see how. Actually, I don't want to try it on this one. I think I just actually want to show you guys that I'm actually very proud of it. I did bring it out once or twice. Okay, let's put it on this one. I hope. Let me move the resin because I don't want resin in the bag. I'll put it right here. Okay, it's vibing. What do you guys think? But it's cool you came across some like-minded creative people like yourself. Yes, with a good sense of humor, which I love. It's cute, right? Bag charm. Let's try it on a different bag. Right, I should have told you, go get your wife so she could be the judge, because sometimes I feel men just say, yeah, it's nice, just because. Just because, like I see how it look on this one here. I like to test them out on different types of bags. Actually, I think, yeah, I would want to wear it something like this. But, of course, the pocket don't go that far. Maybe this bag isn't the best to test it on, because it's very look a bit. But this is how I always wear my keychains, so. Yeah, it's different. I like it. Maybe not for this bag. I think I'll have to test it on so many different bags to finally find the one. Okay, wait. One more bag. I wanna try it on this one. I think this will be like the right type of bag for it. Yes. This will definitely be the right type of bag for it. Could I get it in? Yes. Yeah, a bigger bag. Not necessarily this color. Yeah, I like it. Not with the blue color though, but let's see. Red's a very nice bashment purse. Watch ya. Smells absolutely beautiful. Red said, ah, true. I know. Red said that live last night was kind of cool. It was. I did connect to him. It was. And honestly, like, I know how he felt, because he felt so he was showing so much gratitude. Even when you left, he kept on thanking you, thanking me. He's like, oh my gosh. He's like, even though Reds is has left, he's like, I'm so grateful that you and him came by. And I could tell, like, he's like the opposite of me, because I could see he's very talkative, right? So I think he was just so happy he finally had people to really talk to. And then you were like conversating with him and stuff. Honestly, I conversated up until when you guys got into all that other stuff I don't know about. I had to catch a seat, you know, Wamakana. I don't know what the heck you guys were talking about, but I listened. I listened, like, you know what I mean? And I think he was, well, not think, obviously, like, he was very, like, grateful for the company. So honestly, like, I didn't get a chance to go over by his live and I mean his channel and connect to it, but I'm gonna do that because it made me feel good, you know. I over there keeping somebody's company and stuff and brighten up somebody's day and stuff like that. Me personally, I think I've gotten to the point where, like, because I'm doing creative stuff, like if nobody's here at the moment, I could just vibe alone and just create and let the live run, like, you know. But for somebody that's more talkative, I can only imagine like how much more like gratitude they have when people pop up and actually talk to them, you know? So I don't know, it made me feel so nice. Cat is like a company. I love that. I love that. He seems like a great genuine guy. He does. And he actually like I think one thing that I really liked the most that made me actually want to stay is the fact that like he was so knowledgeable in the things that he was talking about, like, you know, and he kept my interest. He kept my interest. Cuz honestly, I ended up on that live because Pretty Heart was on there. Pretty Heart was on there and I was like, "Oh, okay. Let me go and stop by." Oh, wait, I'm still missing something. Sorry. Yeah, because she was on, I was like, let me go and stop by and show her some love. Because she be out here showing love all the time, like, you know. So I'm like, let me show her some love. And I thought, honestly, I didn't know that she had company on her live. I thought it was just her. And then I click on, I saw these other people, and I was like, okay, let me still support. And then, you know, I heard him talking, and he kept talking. I was like, this is pretty interesting stuff he's talking about. And even Pretty she stopped talk. But I was still there. I was still there vibing, and it was a vibe. Agreed. You heard what he said. That live was his relief. And Oliver from Winston. Yes. Yes. I did hear that. That's the first I'm hearing somebody say something like that, which I was like, oh, that's pretty interesting. Do I want to add this? I was like, that's pretty interesting. But I was so happy. I was so happy that he could some relief, find some relief in our company. And I was like, okay, he gonna sleep good tonight. He gonna be dreaming about what is it that you guys were talking about? The you know, all your investments and all that stuff. What color do I want to put in the middle? I think maybe black. Yeah. Try a few. Honestly, okay, let's try that. Um, Simone, channel surfing is a thing. Yes, channel surfing is a thing. That's how Reds stumbled upon my channel, and that's how I stumbled upon many people's channel actually. Just there surfing. You surf until you find somebody that piques your interest, and then you're like, oh, okay, I like it over here, or let me keep on moving. This ain't for me. Yeah, I like that. Actually, I might have to get some more. It's so crazy like how much like different types of people are here on YouTube. I think that's one thing I really love about it. Despite everything else, like I love the fact that you get to connect with people all over. I love that. And I found like another crafting young lady today too. Well, this morning. I left her a comment, she replied back. She seemed very nice. She does crochet, but I feel like she's like around my daughter's age. And it's so funny because she was talking about a show that I actually knew. At that moment, I didn't feel old. I follow Lisa J Stocks, and that woman is so darn amazing. I know I do some things too. My part two of Jamaica Vacations up as a premiere. Please share when you have a minute. Awesome, so definitely. Wait, when did you put up part two? Because I don't recall seeing it. Just now? Was it just now you put up the part two? I'll share it as soon as I finish live. Awesome, Simone. Yeah, anxious to see the part 2. I love me some like some Jamaican vlogs. I love Jamaican vlogs. Where's my thread? Makes me feel like I'm back home again. Cause Lord knows I miss back home. I miss it bad. Let me use this one. Dang, I can't find anything. The fact that I cleaned up this morning and now it's like this. Awesome. I posted it from yesterday. The premiere is for tomorrow at 3 p.m. What is that glowing thingy? This right here? This is a UV lamp. Normally, like, I don't know if your wife does acrylic nails or she goes to the salon, but this is what they'll use to cure her nails. It's used in the salon, but a lot of creatives they also buy it and use it. It actually says nail lamp on it, but a lot of creative use it, so it cures see? So it cures the UV and stuff like that. The sorry, what I keep saying UV, the resin, because this is UV resin I'm using. There's two different types. There's the ones that the you mix the two parts, and I think there's ones that yes. Well, so far what I know is two parts, A and B. You mix it to make a sorry, my dog is downstairs barking at my son. I think he left them inside, or either the squirrel. He's always fighting with them. But anyway, yeah, you mix it and then you pour it into the mold, which is these things that I'm creating on. You create into the mold, and whatever it is that it forms, that's what is gonna, it's gonna turn into when you take it out. Or you have the UV resin where, oh, and that one, sorry, with the mold, it takes like 24 hours to cure and harden. UV, as you can see, it only takes like a minute. It takes a minute to cure, and that's that. It's the faster alternative, but normally like this, there's bigger ones, but there's only but so much you can do. And for me personally, this is like more harmful in my opinion. You have to have like a highly ventilated area to use this, and I should be wearing a mask, and that's why I was wearing the gloves, because detrimental. It's very detrimental. I don't really like using UV. It's like very toxic. I feel like that's why a lot of creators too, like, because once upon a time, like UV, sorry, resin art was like such a big thing. I don't know if you guys noticed, but it was like everywhere. Every time you turned on your YouTube, or maybe because I was always looking for crafters and all these type of things, why it pop up for me. But there was a point where, like, especially COVID, everybody was doing resin something. Everybody was into resin. Now you barely see anybody doing resin. But I think it's because it's so toxic. So a lot of people, they stopped doing resin and they moved on to like clay. Okay. Let's do this. Okay. Oh, okay, cool. Keep talking, friends. I only understand English. See, this is why I need some creatives. This is why I need some creatives. I feel like only they understand my language. I know every time I'm telling somebody something in about like crafting or something, I always have to like go into details and explain. And sometimes like it's so weird because it's like, well, not weird, but it's hard because it's like sometimes you know how to do the thing, but you don't necessarily know how to explain the thing. Wait. Uh-oh, I did something. No, I didn't. Yeah, sometimes you know how to oh no, I definitely did do something wrong. Did I? Okay, let me just go this way and see. Sometimes I chat up my senses, you know. This is why I normally don't make videos when I'm crafting, or if I do silent videos, and then I do voiceover. Because me, I don't know. I think like the older I get, it's so weird. When I was younger, I can multitask. Matter of fact, when I was younger, I had to do like literally 20 different things all at one time. But now that I'm older, it's like I need to focus. I need to focus on the stuff that like the one something that I'm doing. Because if I do too much, oh boy, it's over. I need one more here. It's done. I have to start all over again. This morning I was trying to do a ring, but because honestly the conversation was very engaging and people were talking to me and I'm there talking. I'm not gonna lie, like I'm like, okay guys, I have to put this ring to the side. Continue that tomorrow. Let's start something else. Because I promise you, like by that time I was so confused. I was like, what the heck am I supposed to be doing again? Don't forget everything. I kudos to the crafters that could talk and create all at one time. I can't. I'm trying to do like a long live. Okay. Let's see. What's the longest live you guys ever done? Like, not looping lives, like a live. I had to check my phone for a second. I'm like, did I freak out? Come on. Boy. I always wonder how these females do this stuff, you know, with the long nails. Like, I'm such a buff when it comes to doing stuff like this with nails. It's like so hard. I feel so crippled. I'm always struggling. Ah, good thing when it comes to YouTube, they're looking for your creativity, not necessarily, well, unless you're teaching something, not necessarily your professionalism. Oh, I need to go in one more time. Okay. Ah, that took forever. And this one. Sorry if I'm missing your comments. I'm gonna look just now. As soon as I get this first flower. Okay, finally. For some reason, when I do the first flower, it always looks away. Why is it? Wait. Oh. What the heck? Oh, and I don't know if I said this before, but thank you guys for keeping my company. I know I don't really talk too much when I'm doing these things, but I'm gonna try to fix that. I'm gonna try to fix that. For now, I'm just trying to feel out this aspect of me going live, the creative aspect of it. I realize I've already conquered the fear of going live, so I'm here and I've already connected with the community. So there was that step. And then now I have to broaden my horizon and find the creatives. But honestly, like, I need practice because I need to entertain them. Well, I think with creatives though, it might be a little different because mostly like they're here for they just want to see you create. So I'm like, should I find things to talk about? Like, you know, have like a conversation type of thing where I find topics to discuss while I create? Or should I set it up where I have music playing? So while I'm crafting, they're vibing to the music. Because I know some people don't really like the talking, especially like a lot of creative or people that like to watch like, you know, crafts and stuff. Like, they don't really care for talking. They just want to see what you're doing, unless you're teaching something, like, you know. So that part, I definitely have to figure out what direction is this going in. Are we holding conversations? And I know like I'm definitely doing my story times on Tuesdays. So no crafting on Tuesdays. I'm gonna do my story times because as much as I didn't get much views for that, but that's the most likes I've gotten on a video. Well, not a video, a live, since I've been going live. So I'm like, okay, so clearly they like it. So I'm gonna push that on Tuesdays. But I was debating like, should I also like implement? Should I implement? Hold on. Yeah, should I implement like a story time while I'm crafting? But I wouldn't be doing the story time the way I do it on Tuesdays. I think I would have to like pre-record myself. Craps, I don't like this. Ah, see. Okay, we'll have to do this all over again. Yeah, I would have to pre-record it. Definitely pre-record and then dang, what did I do wrong? Yeah, I have to pre-record and then play it while I'm like doing my live. Music in the background is a good idea while you craft. I have this running. I need to wash my hair. Okay, no problem. Yeah, okay, so I'll set that up and do music because I feel like it'll help me to while I'll just talk while you're you know, well, I still have to talk anyways, but yeah. I feel like that would be really good. That would be extremely good because at least like I could focus on crafting and people will be entertained. And all I have to do is like, you know, when I get a chance, just answer like a 1-2 question, and that is that. I don't have to worry too much about focusing on the questions while I craft and people feeling away because they're talking and I'm avoiding type of vibe, you know? Definitely. Absolutely, darling. Okay, let's see if I can do this the right way. I kind of learned a way around this. I normally have something that I attach this to keep everything firm and I don't have to go through all this extra stuff. But I didn't do that, so now I have to go through the challenges. Pish posh. There's one. And then come on. Dang. Just give me a warm time. Either way, I'm kind of glad that I'm getting all my crafts, the crafting on here. I don't know if I want to do any more crochet lives. Maybe I have to keep pushing, but I feel like my level of expertise when it comes to, like, I can't crochet super fast like everybody else. I'm kind of like a turtle when it comes to crocheting, and I feel it kind of like defeats, but this is still right. Yeah, I feel like it kind of defeats the purpose of why people want to watch crochet. People do, like, you know, the little crochet segments. What the heck? Why is it doing that? Okay, there we go. Like, holy. Okay, that will stop you from moving. Oh, do this. And I would want this. No. You like that? Yeah, I like that. Yeah, I think that's cute. Maybe I'll do one more flower. One more flower. Ah, see? Definitely needed to. Don't get on my hand. Okay, let's do. Try not to make it touch my hands because I took off my gloves. I could imagine somebody that's like, that has OCD, like running from craftings. Well, somebody that have to have things like very clean, not one speck of dirt. Okay, let's cure that. Okay, last one. Once this is all finished, I think I'm gonna wrap it up because I am so ready to tidy this up and go grab something to eat. Oh, actually, oh, okay, I have two there. And this one here. Surprisingly, I'm actually starting to feel super tired, but I'm not mad at it because it means I'm gonna sleep early today. Maybe I just need to do some crafts. Ah, crafts. I'm just realizing I got, oh, I guess the pink was leaking. See, so I have to do double layer of protection when I'm crafting. I got the silicone mat and then I put something under. Otherwise, the table would be so messed up. Come on. Participate. Okay. Shell, are you good? Oh, not my favorite part. Finally. Okay. Someone's still here watching me struggling for dear life. Yeah, crafting, creating products. Jesus, see that? It broke. Try to secure it so it doesn't fall apart. I need to try. Yep. I know. When it comes to crafting, these are the possibilities. I feel like this is one of the reasons why. Oh, it just broke there. These are one of the reasons why I wanted to do lives. And why I always wanted to like show these type of things in my business so people could know like the struggle real out here. Like it's not just snap your finger 2 times and boom, everything come together. Like there's sometimes it's smooth sailing. Sometimes it's very smooth sailing, and other times there's times like these very annoying, very stressful. Well, it could be. For me, I don't really think this stresses me out, but it's annoying though. It's so annoying, especially when you're so close to finishing. Well, it just won't have 3. It's gonna have 2. I'm okay with that. I'm all right with that. Um, Shallow friend, you're late on everything. The good, the bad, and the ugly when it comes to crafting. I feel like I should do a, a completion. Put all of these oh no's together and call it just that. Good, the bad, and the ugly of crafting. I think that could be a thing. Yeah, right? Yeah, I want this one. The thing I'm fighting with is so it's a bead stopper, but they're so tiny. These go at the end. Then you crimp it together and it secures the elastic. Oh, wait, I have to take off my glasses for this part because I can't see like that. See, like times like this, so easy. Other times, I'll be fighting. And another part thing that always happens with this part is sometimes the cutter that you use to like, because you have to squeeze it together because that's how it holds the thing. But sometimes when I'm squeezing it together, sometimes I cut the elastic itself. Crafting is not perfect and stuff like this. Let me make sure that that doesn't happen today because I'm not able. I just do an extra look at tie, even though it's secured, but just in case, because you never know. Funny enough, like that would have gotten some people frustrated. They would have been like, you know what? Okay, guys, thanks for coming. Thanks for coming. This is the end of life. I feel like when you do crafts, you have to have like the type of patience you'll have for children when you're doing crafts. Okay, you know, when you have patience for children, that's some good patience. Okay, and that is done with. I just have to cut it. I have to get my cutting tool. And then squeeze it in there. Make sure it's secure. Not the other mishap we just had. Now we could proceed. Back to the regular programming. Oh, I used the wrong color. I used silver instead of gold. But it's alright. This is for practice, this one here, because I haven't done any of these type of designs before. Wait, how do I want to put it? Do I want it to go here? Yeah, I think so. Okay. I think that alone is giving it a buzz.
Try patience for adults. There are much worse.
Honestly, before you said that, when I was saying it, that was the thing that was running my mind because I was thinking like, kids actually are not that bad. Kids are actually not that bad. Because honestly, like, I have so much patience when it comes to children. Yes, this is nice and secure. One more time, just in case. Yeah, when it comes to children, I have a lot of patience. But because like for me, I know the children, like as much as people might think like some kids they might seem very sensible and stuff like that, but realistically they still don't know nothing. A lot of time it's just learned behavior. They're just repeating what they hear people say, and you're repeating the behavior. They're repeating the behavior. So if they're around like grown children, they're gonna act like grown children. And when I say grown children, I don't mean like other children. I just mean the adults that act like little pitney. So if they're around those type of people, that's how they're gonna. That's who they are. So I don't get upset at those children for that. I have patience for those ones. But the adults are supposed to know better. I have no patience. Trust me. With kids, I'll give you a million tries, a million do-overs. With adults, you get one shot. You get one shot and it's okay, that's it. Wrap it up.
Or I said I always feel like I'm babysitting at work. For real. Kids don't know what adults do.
Exactly. Exactly. That's why I don't know. It's so hard for me to get like even when kids do silly stuff, like I'll get upset, but not like upset like to the point where I'm like, like I need to pull up my hair and all these type of things. For me, I don't think it's ever that serious when it comes to kids. I feel like that's why like funny because all my siblings and all my nieces and nephews like when they're looking for babysitter, they always call me. Not because I'll say yes, because they always remember like how I was with them, and then they want like automatically they want me to be that same auntie with their kids, which I am, but just to show like because they know I have patience. But when it comes to adults, one shot and you're gone. Walk on eggshells. Walk on eggshells, especially at work. And it's so hard at work because at least in real life, like people, you could just go every day and that's that. You don't have to talk to them or nothing. But at work, you have to go every day you clock in, you have to see them. See the same people and then you have to interact with them and ask them questions and all these things. And it's like you can't even avoid them unless you just pack up and go. Once, yeah, someone give up the crown. Don't kill me. I always have issues with YouTube and this crown thing, because like, you know what I noticed? No matter, like, I could be on a live and it's being me and two people, and we're talking, right? And they get the crown, and I don't have no crown. It's just us two talking. Hello, and then you would look and you see like the crown is for somebody that was probably there like 10 years later, or you know, that always ticks me off. Like I feel like I really have to get into it to get it. And I see people that just pop in. Rez, I see you pop in all the time and get crown. Me, I can't do that. I can't do that. I don't know. I don't know what the tube has against me. It has beef, I'm telling you. I think it's upset because, before I came over to the tube, I was chilling with Facebook, and I feel like it's a little bit of jealousy going on. You know what I mean? I think there's a little bit of jealousy, a little animosity going on, and that's why they're doing this to me. But I mean, I'm here now, like I disowned the book a long time ago. I'm no longer over there. I'm here now. What's the problem? Just give me like a crown. That's all I ask. When I step on scene, just crown me one time. That's it. Nothing more, nothing less.
Never, lol. We all had some great live sessions this weekend. We did. I always get the crown. Yes, that is it. A fast book.
Exactly. Extra fast. We did. We did. Honestly, I feel like the one that I'm always gonna be on is Winston's live. Like that was a vibe. That was a vibe. And the conversation was so nice. I was like, I have to go up there and exit myself. I love those ones. I like when I can come up and exit myself. Like the other day when Simone had her live, I went to go exit myself. I have no business up there, but I'm up there. Just like exit. Nothing to do. Nothing to do. Red, since you have mix up chat, did you check your watch hours from that? Yeah, I got 10. I had replied that I got 10. I don't remember if it was just 10 or 10 point something, but I got 10, which for me is really, really good because that was 2 hours on something on my end. So that's when I tapped in. So like I think 2 hours and 20 minutes or something like that. And then on my end, I had like I think 5 people that steady watching, which is great because on a regular, like I would have the same 2 hours and I'll have the same 5 people or whatever. Cause I always get like steady, like five or four steady people that watches me. And my watch time is normally like 4.5. It never reached 10 yet. Matter of fact, I don't even know if it reached 7. I don't know if it reached 7. So that was, I seen it when you told me. I was like, yep, bop. 10 WH, I mean that. Yes. That was all me. Couldn't believe,
Nice, sweet. The power of community.
right? I'm telling you. I was talking to my channel today too. I'm like, even though like I love y'all, you're my community. I want to also make sure that I get some crafters, some craft in there. I know like I don't know, like I have this like I've always wanted to do like these crafting sessions, like how like I stumbled up on the two ladies on live today because they were doing their crafting sessions together. I want to do that. I always want to do like something like that, you know, like have a little crafty buddy for times like these, like you know what I mean? Wait, do I want to? I think. Uh, yeah, maybe. I want to have like a little crafting buddy. Never stop searching for more like-minded creators. I won't. That's why I made up my mind and I told myself I'm sucking it in. I'm taking y'all advice. I'm pushing out. I'm coming on. Even if I have to talk to myself for a minute. Like, you know. But I'm just glad that it hasn't, so far, it hasn't been like that. In a hot minute, I don't have to talk to myself because I have you guys, which is great. Even if like sometimes just one or two at the time, which is absolutely amazing. Because trust me, it goes far. It goes so far. The way I be chatting up, you think there's enough people, like 1,000 people in this room. Because y'all be doing that. So I'm happy about that. I'm trying to find. This is the one I'm looking for. Yeah, like it would be great. I'm very grateful. Very, very grateful. Lots of gratitude around here. Why did it look a crone? It did look a white crone. Yeah, I like that. Do one here. No, but I think I will put you right here. Believe it or not, this is like the most difficult part for me when it comes to crafting. It's putting it together and assembling. Because oddly enough, like it's so strange. Like I don't know if you guys ever felt like this. Like, you know, like sometimes when you do something, even though to other people, they'll be like, oh my gosh, that looks so professional, or you did that so well, or whatever. But for you, like, it feels like you don't see it like that. Like, you know, like sometimes when I do things, Like, I feel like, for me, I feel like it doesn't look as professional as when I see somebody else do it.
I'm always on the channel surfing, searching on my downtime. Oh wait, oh I missed something. Hold on, let me go back up. Okay, never. Okay, I saw that. That's a given. I'm always on the channel surfing. Okay, Red says I'm always on the channel searching on my downtime, and Sloan says it's 1 a.m. now. What? I went to bed 4 a.m. last night. I'll leave you running, sweetie. Thank you so much. At Red, stay with Novelty. I'm tired, going to sleep. And Red said, okay, Simone, I got this. Thanks, Simone. 1 a.m. Jeez, I'm small. Don't be like me, okay? If you do better. Have a good morning or a great night. I'll see you later. And thank you so much. I really appreciate the company. I feel like I moved too slow. She didn't get to see the end results. But on the next live, I will show it. You will surely see it. Do I want a small? Let me try a smaller one. Yeah, I did good today on my live. I got good interaction, good company. So at least I know Tuesdays and Sundays are good for me so far. And Saturday morning. But I don't know. I can't commit to the Saturday morning thing because it's not every time I'm not going to be able to sleep. um, till later down. Sometimes I fall asleep very early, like 10 o'clock. Sometimes my daughter will be like, Mom, you want to watch a movie? And I'm like, yeah, sure, baby. And the next day, all I know is she complaining a lot because I fell asleep. She's like, Mom, you said you want to watch the movie. My daughter don't like watching movies because sometimes when I'm watching the movie, but then I start imagining like designs in my head, and then I have to like go and get them and start creating. Keep pushing, sis. You got this. I stayed as long as I could. I'll rewatch tomorrow, hun. Thank you, Simone. I will. Get some sleep, please. Simone says, see you on the radio tomorrow. Yeah, if I don't sleep, I might finally catch up on 4 a.m. And it's so weird, because this morning I was like, I know you don't do 4 a.m.s on the weekends, but honestly, Reds, I was like, oh man, I wish Reds was doing a 4 a.m. I wish you were doing a 4 a.m. And it's so weird because like during the week I sleep fine. Well, actually, it's not true because a lot of times I sleep at 4, but it's always like a few minutes before, like 30 minutes before you come. I always think too, like I'm always like, yes, I'm still up. It's 4 o'clock. Maybe I'm gonna make it for Red's 4 a.m. But then I don't know, like shortly after that, I always knock out, and I'm like, dang, I never made it. But it's okay. I always wake up the next morning and just do the rewatch. I'm like, all right, I'm on the replay. And I'm officially caught up with all of them. Yep, I caught up with all the replays. I don't believe I missed any. I don't believe I missed any. So now I just have to watch the one they just posted, and I'm gonna repost it on my page. And then we good. Maybe I'll send it to Facebook as well. I swear that's the only time I utilize Facebook when Facebook, I should say. Let me not call out these things. Okay. It's cute. It's given. Oh, I keep forgetting the camera's over here. Okay, so this is it. All the red. The lighting over here where I do these crafts is so terrible. It's not like when I talk and I do all my work days. So it's so hard to see. Let me see if I can come close. Is it focus? Okay, there. Kinda. Well, I tried. Does it look? Well, from here, I guess. Okay, it came out. And then this one, I like that one. Little biggish ones. So you go sometimes. And then pumpkin. I don't know what to do with the pumpkin. I actually low-key want to make bigger beads, but I can't do that with the UV. But I want to do bigger beads so that way it I'm able to do the design that I see in my mind. Okay, for this one, is anybody on live now, Reds? That you know? I think I'm just about finished. I'm not gonna do the pumpkin today because I want to do more pumpkins. I think I'm gonna do like a video with the pumpkin. But yeah, I did the keychains for the most part, and everybody get to see the finished products, so that's good. I don't think I have energy to do any more creations. Not sure, did not check yet. Okay, when I'm finished this one, check and let me know. I can't redirect, but at least I could take my little self over there. I could take my little self over there and see. If nobody's on, I probably do look a channel search. What do you call it? Channel surf. And oh shoot, craps. Yeah, do a little channel surf and see what's good. But I did good today, and I went on live. Actually, oh my gosh, I did really good. Sis blesses on. Okay, Simone, not you here still answering. This morning, Simone, I was talking about you, know. Let me say this real quick before you leave. This morning, I was talking about you. I was saying that every time that you say you're leaving, 10 hours later, Simone's there answering question. I was telling them that in the live today. Because oh, you know who was on the live with me today? Miss Bumper. She was on the live with me today. She kept my company. She was the first person to tap in and keep my she was the first person to tap in and keep my and speak to me and stuff. We're having conversation in the morning, so I was talking about you. I was saying like, well, I don't remember how you came up, but I was saying like Simone, one thing, every minute she's on the live talking about, okay guys, I'll see you later. And then next thing you know, 10 years later, Simone's in question. And you're like, wait, Simone, you not sleep, you not gonna sleep yet? That's so nice. Yeah. I thought she went to bed too. I thought she went to bed. See, right? This is why you know it's good. It's a good thing not to chat people, you know. Cause say suppose I was chatting her, she was still there and the arms not listening. She's oh my goodness. But yeah, she was on her thing. She said she woke up to catch water and stuff. So we're there chatting it up and stuff like that. I was like, oh, thank you. She kept my company. I really appreciate that. And then surprisingly, like more people came and we're having like a conversation. Yeah, this morning was nice. I'm not gonna lie. This morning was nice. Okay, let me pack up now. Time to clean up. Oh, Simone, did you see the end thing before you went to bed? I don't know if you're here because you want to see the end result. Let me try to show you because I don't know if that's what's holding you. This is it. This is the back. And this is the front. You can't really see what it says, but it says Royal Vibes and Admit One, and then some numbers I made up. But yeah, this is the vibe. This is what it looks like. I apologize if the camera quality is not that great. I apologize. Okay, I can clean up now. Oh my gosh. Yeah, but I was saying while I clean up, I'm so surprised. Like, if anybody had told me that I would be on live all day, 24/7, 365, and not, I don't mean like watching, but actually like on live talking and doing my own live back to back, I would have been like, nah, it's a lie, homie. It's a whole lie. But surprisingly, like, when I check it out yesterday, we were on Winston's live. And then after that, in the morning time, I ended up doing a live. And then look at me again today doing a live. That's crazy. Like, I'm really keeping my end of the bargain. I did say I want to go live more often. And I'm doing it. Look at that. It happens sometimes. Not to me, because trust me, once I do a look alive, I'm done. Let me go support somebody else now. But the fact that I'm up on here and I didn't even think twice, like I didn't even think like, oh my gosh, is people gonna be on here talking to me or whatever the case is. Honestly, I'm really surprised because honestly I'm not gonna lie. I honestly thought it was gonna be me by myself on this live today because it's Sunday and I know that a lot of people, one, people are home trying to get ready for work and school and things on Monday and get their kids sorted out. And then two, oh, I forgot I was still sit out. I'm ready. And two, also, what do you call it? Hold on. Ah, yeah. Also, I figured that a lot of people would be home, so there will be probably either be on live or be watching like somebody else's live. But I was wrong. I was so wrong. I was so wrong. So I'm kind of grateful for that. I'm very grateful for that. Sorry. Wow, I need one. It happens sometimes when the vibes is right. That is true. That is true. That's smart. This one was just practice, to be honest. This one was just practice, because this I made up by myself without no thing. And I was like, But I think, yeah, now this is how I come up with my ideas, guys. I practice and I do things like this, my trial errors. And if I like it, I create more and I add it. And if I don't like it, then at least, I tried. People will always be on a line no matter what. Well, that I know, but I just thought like other, like, because sometimes like a lot of people have like their favorite channels to watch. Like, you know what I mean? And especially now that it's weekend, I was just like, okay, so maybe like those channels are going to be running today and everybody's going to be occupied over there. But no, I was so wrong. I was so wrong. But most definitely too, I'm gonna make sure that I sort out some music and have music. I think that would be really nice. A really nice vibe for people. A really, really nice vibe. I have to clean this. These. Sorry. Once I clean up, we'll be surfing. Here. Ooh. Oh, okay. Someone go sleep. I could tell Simone's like, from what I've learned of her so far, like she's just that person. Like, as much as she's so tired, it's like she got to see it through. She has to see it through. Okay, is this cured? Nope, not yet. Okay. this one's gonna need a whole lot of time. So I guess I won't clean up like 100%. This I'm gonna leave here. I have to wash that. And okay. Okay. And leave this here for a second. Just run it. People will always be on. Oh, never be afraid to give live when others are live. The platform is too big to worry about that. No, I'm not. I wasn't worried about I know how it's some, but not necessarily like in that sense. Like I wasn't like worried or afraid in the sense of like, oh my gosh, if I go live, nobody's gonna watch. Like, cause I was gonna go live regardless. But in terms of like expectations, like I just assumed that because like, you know what I mean? Like I'm just like, oh, maybe nobody's gonna come on today because there's a lot of people going on, and not just like the community, but as I said, like there's so much craft stuff coming on today. Cause when I thought my phone had cut out and that was that, the live ended. I was, I decided to go channel live surfing myself, channel surfing, and I'd seen, that's how I knew there's so much creatives today. That's why I was like, oh, okay, today's for the creatives. Like a lot of, well, from what the feed is showing me, there's a lot of creatives that was on. So I was like, oh, okay, like stuff like that. But yeah, other from that, I'm not a like that stuff doesn't like other from that it doesn't really bother me because for me the whole point of live is to build and expand your community. Like you know what I mean? Is to meet and greet and open up to new people, like exposing yourself to other people. That's what I'm looking for. It's all about exposing yourself to other people and bringing in new audience. Like you know what I mean? So for that case, like I'm not worried about like other people being on when I'm on, but because I haven't found my crafters like-minded community, as you like to call it, I know like for a minute I'm gonna be here, like in terms of crafters, not community but crafters. Like I won't have crafters on my channel, and sometimes like the community, like because everybody has stuff to do, like so that's why like when I come on here, I don't come on with the mindset that, oh yeah, everyone, there's going to be everybody in here. I come on with the mindset that nobody's not going to be on here because everyone has things to do. So I am very grateful when people are on here, but that way too I feel like it kind of like pushes you away from disappointment. Like you know what I mean? Because I feel like when people have too much expectation, especially of people, and they feel like that's when people start to get upset of people like, oh, you weren't on my live, da da da. It's like people have lives, honey. Like people have lives, but when you come on knowing like there's a possibility nobody might be on here, you're good. But when you come on thinking like, oh, people have to be on my live, you're gonna be very disappointed. Live is really good for you while you build your community. Yes, yes. But I'm honestly like I'm so excited. Like I can see it. I'm very excited to have like I want to do like a side by side, like even like a resin crafting or not a crochet because I'm gonna get embarrassed because those people that be crocheting like and they be looking all over and watching TV and talking. I can't be doing side because I'll just be like, like I'm such a turtle when it comes to crocheting. The results are amazing, but I'm a turtle. But I want to do some crafting. Even the ladies that was on, like one of them was making like she was decorating a box, and the other one was doing cards. And I was just imagining myself like, wow, like that's such a that'd be such a nice vibe. Like you know what I mean? Crafting beside somebody. But so far though, one thing I enjoy is the fact that like I haven't found the crafters yet to do the crafting, but I do enjoy like like the the little split lives and those type of stuff like what Winston did yesterday and what Simone does in interviews and stuff like that, and Goga, sorry, like I love those part. That part I love that. I love that for now, I love that part. I love being a part of those lives. Whether I'm in the audience or on the podium, I love those. I just want to also like have that with a crafters community. Then I'll be fulfilled. My little heart will be so like fulfilled, like, you know, so fulfilled. I'll have my mix up community on one side, crafters on the other. Like, what more can a girl ask for, you know? That's what I want. Okay. Dang, it's so hard to clean resin in here. And I bought new ones, but I can't find it. But yeah, that's it. Cleaned up. Okay. Let me say my farewells. Let me say my farewells. And for those in the back that has been watching, thank you so much for joining and watching me do my crafting. For those that's at the front of the class, Reds and Simone, and everybody else that passed through, Mushiano, Nadine. I don't know if I'm missing anybody else. Okay, it's hard to scroll up today, but yeah, for everyone that passed through today, thank you so much. I really, really appreciate it. I'll see you guys in the YouTube streets on the next vlog. Red, wait, who did you say was on again? Before you go? Good night. Oh, no, it was Miss G. Miss G is on? Okay. Okay, I'm gonna pass through. Okay, I'll see you over there. Good night, Simone. Blessed journey. Okay. Okay. I'm gonna pass through Miss G, see what's up, and then go to Blessed Journey. Okay, I'll see you wherever you end up. Later, Simone. Thank you guys so much. Okay, later.